This is Ashish Chaturvedi. I'm a practice leader at HFS covering supply chain, retail, CPG, disruptive technologies. Today, I'll take a few minutes to talk about our recently published Horizon Report on Supply Chain Services 2023. So, supply chain has always remained a critical area of successful enterprises across industries. In fact, in one of our recent enterprise surveys, supply chain disruption was identified as one of the top three factors affecting global 2000 enterprises. Coming on to this Horizon report, this is even more important just because of the timing of this report. So, our research phase that started in December 2022 and ended in March 2023 was sort of a transitionary phase where the world was recovering from the ill effects of the pandemic and falling into the traps of the global recession. So, during our interaction with service providers, we saw a lot of excitement as well as fear at the same time. Excitement for the big plans that they had made with the service provider clients during the pandemic, and the fear was that because of the global recession, some of these plans and some of these long term aspirational and innovation projects will be put on hold. So, this played a big part in refining our initial hypothesis, which was that because of the 2 years of the pandemic, enterprises grappled with multiple supply chain issues. Now, in order to overcome them for the next 2 years, the supply chains will evolve from linear to circular to eventually turning into autonomous network chains. So, although service providers attested to this hypothesis that this remains still a goal for mid to long term, but the current recession has changed the discourse, which now pivots around supply chain visibility, resilience, and modernization. If you ask me about the top key takeaways from this study, first would be that supply chain resilience has become the central theme of today's supply chain engagements. Service providers are helping enterprises move from just in time to inventory overstock and single supplier, single country sourcing to multi supplier, multi country sourcing. Enterprises are also demanding more dynamic control tower solutions and a higher degree of automation and demand planning, warehousing, and fulfillment. The objective is to have more control and visibility of the supply chain to navigate unforeseen disruptions. Second is data is becoming central to the supply chain transformation engagements. So enterprises are spending on data generation and capturing data at different supply chain nodes, industrial transformation which advance robotics, IoT devices to track goods, additive manufacturing, autonomous technology systems, all are coming into the fray. So I would say we are witnessing the advent of data driven ecosystems with intra industry data exchange programs like Translate in the pharmaceutical industry. There's also further uptake of the blockchain technology to create decentralized, secure networks that are more transparent, thereby helping in activities like tracking and tracing movement of goods or making transactions more faster and smoother. As this is a Horizon report, let me spend a minute explaining our Horizon philosophy. So in 2003, we introduced HFS Horizons as a segue from the HFS top 10s. We wanted to eliminate the entire ranking system because we believe that there can't be an absolute number one provider in any domain technology industry. So it depends on a number of factors like the scope of work, magnitude of work, tech and business maturity of the client, the prevailing culture, so on and so forth. So under the Horizons philosophy, what we are doing is we have formulated three tiers of incremental value named as Horizon 1, 2, and 3. The service providers that participate in our report will alphabetically be categorized under any one of these horizons. So essentially, we are recommending a cohort of providers to enterprise clients that they can consider and work with based on the modalities of the engagement. With respect to this particular supply chain study, we have 18 providers segregated across three horizons. Talking about Horizon 1, three of the providers, namely Atos, Hitachi Vantara, and Zensa, fall under this horizon. This horizon showcases providers that excel in digital optimization work and demonstrated one or more of the following characteristics. First, they have effective point solutions catering to different functions and aspects of the supply chain, like planning, sourcing, and fulfillment. They are also great at producing quick project based outcomes with quantified benefits. They have partnerships with most leading specialist software vendors as well as cloud providers in the supply chain space. Then comes Horizon 2 on top of Horizon 1, where 9 of the 18 providers fall. That means half of the providers that participated in our studies. These providers are Cognizant, Deloitte, Genpact, GEP, SCL Tech, Infosys, KPMG, PwC, and Wipro. This horizon showcases providers who can transform and support clients across end-to-end transformation. These providers demonstrated one or more of the following characteristics. They have an end-to-end supply chain offering suite. They have an integrated sustainability portfolio with real-world client examples to showcase. They have a rich library of accelerators and proprietary tooling to expedite the client's supply chain journey. Finally comes Horizon 3, where six of the providers were featured, namely Accenture, Capgemini, EY, TCS, and Tech Mahindra. And these providers demonstrated one of the following characteristics. They are working towards data powered ecosystems. They are showcasing co innovation use cases. Almost all providers that were placed under Horizon 3 showcase partner or client co innovation projects. They have pre-built Horizon 3 offerings. When I say Horizon 3 offerings, we are talking about ones that support the concept of autonomous networked supply chain. For example, IoT led, AI ML powered always on solutions. um, Finally, if you want more insights into the supply chain market, learn about the provider capabilities and how they can build your future proof supply chains, I would recommend logging onto a website and reading the report. Thank you.